Okay, I found a couple work from home jobs that will train you and a work from home job where you'll process mortgage related documents. Now, you do need to come with a little bit of either customer service experience or document processing experience. I'll get into the details of all that, but don't worry, you really don't need a whole lot of related work experience. I'm going to start off with a work from home job where you're going to be processing mortgage related documents. This one comes to us from the company Freedom Mortgage. They have an opening for a coordinator AOM level 2. And if I'm not mistaken, AOM stands for Assignment of Mortgage. So this is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description, nor do I see what they're going to pay you, so I did a little bit of research. I turned to their profile on Glassdoor, and it looks like Freedom Mortgage has paid AOM coordinators anywhere from about $51,000 to $74,000 per year. That's $24.51 up to $35.57 per hour. Now, personally, I think that might be a little on the high end, especially for this job I'm sharing today. Based on my experience, and there's no way I can guarantee this, just based on my experience, what I have seen in the past, I'm thinking you'll make closer to around $21, $22, maybe up to $24 an hour, but there's absolutely no way I can guarantee how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So going back to this job description, you'll be responsible for preparing and reviewing assigned documents for bankruptcy, foreclosure, and loan transfers. You work closely with attorney network, vendor, and internal departments to ensure accuracy and all SLAs are being met. So in other words, you'll prepare assignment of mortgage documents, prep and submit for recording, serve as an initial resource for questions from new and existing staff, and review and compile data from control reports for assignment of mortgage processes and review with management. You'll also perform quality control review of assignments completed by internal and external parties, identify and solve discrepancies including both missing data and bad data, identify and communicate to management operational issues and changes needed, review and provide weekly and monthly reporting to management for final sign-off, create and maintain job aids, assist with resolving escalations, and work all tasks outlined in the Assignment of Mortgage Coordinator Level 1 role, which is one level below you, while maintaining regular and punctual attendance. And to qualify for this job, they want you to be comfortable using Microsoft Excel, you have knowledge of mortgage documents, and you're familiar with default, foreclosure, and bankruptcy. They prefer you have an associate's degree or additional experience in the same or similar area of servicing 3 or more years, and they'd like you to have 2 to 4 years of related work experience. So what is related work experience as it relates to this particular job description? It should go without saying, but I'm going to say it. Anything related to banking, mortgage, or the title industry where you processed, reviewed, recorded mortgage-related documents. So this is the first job I'm sharing. If this one interests you, you can find the application details in the description area. Just look for job number 1. So the next job I have is with Genworth Financial. They'll train you in this position, and from what I understand, it's a pretty comprehensive, lengthy training process. In fact, in the process of me recording this video, I came across a really good review from lovely Lasean, another YouTube creator. She went through all the details as far as application, interview, and training process with Genworth Financial. I encourage you to check it out. I'll put the link to her video in the description area. So Genworth Financial is looking for a senior customer service representative, and don't let that word senior scare you because they're only asking for a little bit of related work experience. I'll get into that in just a second. So this is a full-time remote position. They're hiring in, they tell us 42 locations, but when I look through this list, they have the state of Virginia listed 4 times, so they're only actually hiring in 39 states. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more to show you exactly where they are hiring. They tell us they're hiring in the states located in the Eastern or Central time zone, so take a look at this list. Hopefully, fingers crossed, your state is listed here. And they're going to train you, if I remember correctly, listening to lovely Lasean's review of this company. Training is about 3 months long, and the training will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then after training, your schedule will be 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and your schedule may adjust slightly in the future based on business needs. And as far as pay, scrolling down this job description a little bit more, actually way down here at the bottom, they tell us they're going to pay you anywhere from $43,200 up to $66,400 per year. That's $20.79 up to $31.92 per hour. And yes, that is what they tell us right here on this job description. So in this job, you'll play a crucial role in delivering world-class customer service and capabilities to the policyholders now and in the future. You'll be responsible for answering inbound calls from policyholders and their representatives who have questions regarding an existing long-term care policy. So basically, this is a frontline customer interactive position providing timely and accurate information directly to customers and processing transactions to meet customers' needs. So in other words, you'll take customer inquiries via incoming phone calls and written correspondence, and at times you may be responsible for initiating outbound calls. You'll process transactions to meet customer needs, including address changes, stop payments, and related correspondence. Initiate daily contact with internal and external customers, working to simplify and educate customers on product features and related processes. Diffuse escalated situations through analyzing, partnering, and resolving complex customer issues. You'll review, analyze, and process written requests and documentation, and update and ensure integrity of customer accounts, documentation, and work item management. So yeah, they tell us right here you'll spend the first several months of employment in virtual classroom training before beginning to phase into your job responsibilities. You'll need to be on camera, actively participate in the training, and must successfully complete all training requirements. You need high-speed internet access and a high school diploma or military experience. And they'd like you to have at least 1 year experience in customer service, preferably in a call center environment, and or the completion of the National Retail Federation certification in customer service and sales. You're proficient with Microsoft Office applications, and you have a professional and empathetic demeanor in all interactions. You're able to handle various tasks and assignment with multiple deadlines and work in a fast-paced environment. You have strong critical thinking, problem-solving, conflict resolution, and collaboration skills. You're a good communicator, and you're flexible to accommodate increased seasonal volume, adjusting to work schedules to meet the company's needs. And they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have a bachelor's degree. They also prefer you have previous experience in the insurance industry, again, just preferred, not required. And they prefer you have previous experience with HIPAA requirements, and that too is just preferred, it's not required. So this job is going to pay between $43,200 and $66,400 per year. If this one interests you, you can find the application details in the description area. Just look for job number 2. So I want to take a look at another position with Genworth Financial. This one is for a long-term care claims representative payment servicing, full-time remotely in 39 states within the United States, but I really think it's 38 states because they list the state of Virginia twice. And again, just like the last position, they list all the states in which they're hiring in the Eastern or Central time zone. Training will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and then after training, your schedule will be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and schedule may adjust slightly in the future based on business needs. And as far as salary, this one too will pay $43,200 up to $66,400 per year according to this job description, which is $20.79 up to $31.92 per hour. So this job does want you to have some related work experience. I'll go over that in just a minute. So on a regular basis, you'll manage and prioritize a work queue and multiple responsibilities in a fast-paced environment with aggressive deadlines. You'll adhere to standard operating procedures to ensure consistency in claims practices and resolution, and make complex claim payment decisions based on knowledge and policy provisions. You'll adjudicate claims, process transactions, and process payments, and interact with policyholders, powers of attorney, agents, facilities, and other entities involved in the claim experience via incoming and outbound calls. On occasion, you may provide training and support to others, including creating training materials, mentoring, and participating in buddy programs. And you'll share insights, best practices, and knowledge within payment servicing and with supporting departments such as QA, IT, compliance, eligibility, and contact center. Oh, and to confirm the comprehensive training session, you'll participate in virtual classroom training for the first several months, actively engaging and completing all training requirements. Employees are required to be on camera during all training sessions, meetings, and as needed per request. So for this job, at a minimum, they want you to have a high school diploma, and they prefer you have a college degree, but that's only preferred, that's not required. And they'd like you to have at least 2 years experience in providing professional customer service, preferably in a corporate setting such as medical, financial background, or specialty in long-term care. You're a good communicator, you have critical thinking, problem-solving, conflict resolution, and collaboration skills. And you have experience or education of medical terminology, diseases and diagnoses, and the ability to understand and interpret contract language, disability processes, nursing home licensing, and rehabilitative requirements. You're proficient with Microsoft Office applications. You're able to toggle between multiple monitors for optimal and efficient productivity, and they prefer but don't require you have previous experience in the insurance industry. So they're going to pay you $43,200 up to $66,400 per year. If this one interests you, you can find the application details in the description area. Job number 3. Alrighty, there you go. We just went over a nice little selection of work from home jobs. One of them you'll be processing mortgage related documents, and I have a couple work from home jobs that don't require a whole lot of related work experience, and they'll train you. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you, and if you're looking for something that'll provide you with equipment as well as an internet stipend, check out this video right here. And don't forget to come back to this channel frequently. I post work from home job leads almost every day of the week. Your job is out there. All we have to do is find it. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.